Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. And thank you so much to So Far Ocean for inviting me. I just wanted to share a little bit with you about the U.S. Department of Commerce and how it can help you. So again, as Zach shared, I am Elena Rivero. I am with the San Francisco office of the U.S. Export Assistance Center. And this is part of the commercial service of the U.S. Department of Commerce. So first, I wanted to tell you that the Commerce Department, if you didn't know, has about 47,000 employees. And you may be familiar with some of the offices like NOAA, NIST, the Patent and Trademark Office, and the like. So we're part of the International Trade Administration. And so our mandate is to help companies export and develop partnerships overseas. And so we do this through a number of our offices. We have 100 in the United States, and actually, I need to do that. Okay. We have 100 in the United States and over 130 locations overseas. And these are housed in our embassies.
Get you a little closer so they're about.
Okay. And these are housed in our embassies and consulates worldwide. So if you're not familiar with the commercial service, we have our own foreign service like the State Department. That do rotate, and we also have locally employed staff that are permanent on a permanent basis in our embassies and our consulates. So we work with them to provide services for U.S. companies. And for those few countries where we don't have representation, we often have partnerships with the State Department, and it's called our partnership program. So important for you to know, and what's not on here is that we also have commerce liaisons at the multilateral development banks, so Inter-American Development Bank, Asia Development Bank, and the like. And this is a great resource for companies that are looking to take advantage of some of the opportunities there. So if that pertains to you, that's something to keep in mind. So as you can see on this slide, we assist with global strategy, market consulting, brand promotion, partner acquisition, and vetting. And additionally, we can help with market access and policy, as well as government-to-government advocacy on a case-by-case basis. So basically, what we do is we support companies in 3 buckets. So essentially, business matchmaking, trade counseling, and market intelligence. So essentially, we can help walk a company through market assessment of a country, help them select potential partners, vet those potential partners, whether they identify them or we do, and additionally help them to promote their brand overseas, as well as, most importantly, set up meetings with potential decision makers, clients, and potential partners. So that's it in a nutshell. So when we first meet with a company, we provide a country briefing, and we do this through our foreign service officer overseas, whatever post, whatever country is of interest at the time. And they can provide an overall overview of what's going on economically and politically in that country. That also has an effect on industries and projects and opportunities. And additionally, we can also draw from our headquarters specialists in our industry and analysis division that permanently cover specific industries. And they're a great resource for more detailed questions within an industry. So we also have, and what you don't see on here is we have a great website called trade.gov. And we have a number of market reports and information available on there for free. But we can additionally customize a report for a company by request. And this can assist them with some of the more details, more defined details in a specific subsector. But we can also assist with particular questions. So for instance, if there are trade-related questions on foreign policies, regulations, foreign tariff rates, this is something we can assist with as well. So at the top of this slide, and you'll be getting a copy, you can't tell, but where the underline is, there are links for our services and our fees, and you can find information there. We do collect a minimal fee, but that is just a fraction of what you would pay in the private sector, and that's just to remunerate the embassy staff's time. So next, I would like to just review a few of our services, just three of the main ones. So the first is the Gold Key service. So this is essentially one of our main services, and this is where we help identify potential partners and we help with client acquisition. So in this particular service, we can provide for a customized market briefing, as I shared before, as well as help to identify potential partners and clients who've already expressed an interest in your product or service. And we do this by sending out feelers first, and then whoever comes back to us, then we pick out 5, set up 5 meetings, but we can always tailor and add more. And then additionally, if you would like a representative from the government to attend with you at the meeting, that's possible. If not, that's fine too. And we can also provide for a debrief of the findings on that meeting. So the other second service I just briefly wanted to share with you is a single company promotion. So for those companies that are ready to share their value proposition more broadly, this is a service we can provide. It's completely customizable. It could be anything from a seminar to a webinar. It could be live or in person, in person or virtual. And additionally, it could be something, for instance, like an embassy event. It could be like a cocktail hour where you bring these potential decision makers and partners to you. And I've worked with a lot of companies that have found that to be very useful, particularly the face-to-face in specific market regions as well. And so lastly, just wanted to share the international company profile. So this is essentially an opportunity that you can take advantage of a service we provide, and that is to vet a potential partner. Whether we've identified them or you have, doesn't matter. We can provide for a report that goes over their overall viability, financial standing, their reputation in the market, and it also includes interviews with some of their principals as well. And that's standard operating procedure, so it doesn't raise a red flag or anything like that. Lastly, I did want to share something that's not on here, and that is that we annually lead and partner on a number of trade missions. And at these trade missions, we support business to business and business to government meetings. So this is a great opportunity for companies to sign up and participate on these events. But similarly, we also support a number of reverse trade missions, both our own and those of our partners. And this is a great opportunity, again, to have these business meetings facilitated for you. And it also saves a great deal on cost, so you don't have to be traveling all over the world. So then wanted to share that. We do have USA pavilions at a number of overseas events as well. And I wanted to share this because if you can't attend an event, we do, and we can present your materials and your videos for you. And so that's an opportunity a lot of companies have found very useful. There is one event coming up, trade mission, that I thought might be useful for those here, and that is we are supporting a trade mission to Singapore Maritime Week, as well as the Sea Asia events, and that's coming up at the end of March, March 24, 28, in Singapore. And we will be supporting programming there as well as TMA Blue Tech, and we will also be supporting business to business and business to government meetings there as well. So lastly, I just wanted to share my contact information and share with you that I cover the San Francisco Bay Area region, but we have 100 offices nationally. And so your local commercial service specialist in your headquarters region is your point of contact, not just for the Department of Commerce, but also with the US government more broadly. So if you have questions, for instance, you're trying to reach out to Department of Energy or NOAA or US Trade and Development Agency about a feasibility study, these are communications we can facilitate, and we can help connect you there. So that's it in a nutshell. You have my contact information on there. If you have any questions, I'm happy to connect. So thank you.